Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and place to be, it's Debsy, bloop, bloop, bloop. Last day of the year, boop, Debsy. Hey guys, and hello friends, both old and new. Just gonna address it right now. Listen, took my shower, everything's cold, put on a face mask. It's one of those charcoal masks from Mary Kay, from my good Judy Kristen Burns, and it draws out all the impurities from your skin. And for some reason, it didn't like my right side. So it's like, hey, let's get you nice and rosy cheeked. I also, you can't see it, but I do have a little acne cover over here. So listen, you don't watch me for my, you don't watch this channel for my beauty. You watch it because I'm a goofball. It could be the mask that's doing this. It could also be the wine that Dolly is forcing me to drink right now. She's like, please make a video, but if you're gonna make a video, please drink some of this wine. I'm drinking Very Berry Blackberry. It's a carbonated beverage. So there we go. I thought that I would do a twofer video today. Twofer because I will tell you why. Now, I did actually have something that I was going to put like right there. I ordered it from Amazon and then I lost it. So let me just tell you what it was. First part of this video, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, number one to me. So December 15th, it was my 1 year anniversary on YouTube. And I was planning on doing a really cute thing where I'm like, number one, and I have this little thing that says, 1 sweet year. I ordered it. It's so adorable. I lost it. I have no idea where it's at. So there we go. So it's 1 year. It was 1 year on January 15th. And a little background as to how I started my channel. I started my channel because one of my good Judies from the Vloggerinos group, Piermont's Vloggerinos group, decided to do a Vlogmas channel, and that was Carissa Keithman, and a bunch of us decided to do it. I myself was one of them, and I thought maybe after the 12 days of Christmas ended, I would stop. I did not stop. I kept on going. Why did I keep going? Well, here's the thing. I am very creative. I'm a creative person. And I felt like that was something that was no longer in me. Like I've always liked crafting and coming up with creative ideas, but I just felt like maybe that I had tapped out of that. Maybe I didn't have anything left to give in that. And then when I started doing videos, sure, I was nervous, but I like the idea of just putting myself out there, telling everybody about what's going on with my life, getting real. Because listen, I think it's great to watch those people that are all like polished and have everything together and everything so perfect. But I also love watching people who are just themselves, who are just maybe might come on camera, they don't have a ton of makeup on, and they just talk about their good days, they talk about their bad days, they talk about whatever, they get goofy. That's what I like. That's what I like. And that's what I like to do. I love being creative. I love being goofy. And I really just like to make people feel like if they're going through something, they're not alone, that I could very well be going through something similar. Or if I'm not, then I can put a smile on your face. That's why I love doing it. And that's why I keep on doing it. I mean, I'm never going to be one of those people who has 1 million followers. I don't. I won't even have 1,000. I probably won't even have 200. Do I care? I don't care because listen, I love doing this. I never thought I would like sitting down in front of my phone, talking to it and talking to no one, but having responses coming back to me. I mean, whether it's 10 comments, 1 comment, 2 comments, I don't care. I enjoy it. I enjoy the community that's out there of people that will maybe reach out to me and be like, listen, I was having a terrible day. I watched your video and it made me smile. So I'm never going to get rich doing this, and I'm never going to get famous doing this, and I don't care about that at all. So listen, I want to thank everybody who has ever liked one of my videos or subscribed or left a comment or just felt like they were less alone in the world because they saw my video. I love that. Like I said, I don't care what my subscriber count is. I don't care if I'm never going to be monetized in this. This is not something that I'm doing to make money off of. It's something that I just love doing because I'm just a creative person, and I like coming on here. I like being a goofball. I like helping people out if I can. So my number one thank you is to everyone who's done any of those things that I mentioned. I also need to say that I'm extremely thankful for the vlog squad on the Vloggerinos group. And that is Kristen, Carissa, Trish, AKA Bunny Cakes, Koe, and Emily. And they all have fantastic channels. If I knew how to link them below, I would. I literally could not have done this without any of them. I draw inspiration from each and every one of them, and they are going to be my friends for life. So if you're watching this, any of you, I love all of you, and I always will. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So I know December 15th, kind of a long way past that I'm doing this, but hey, cheers on that. So here's to many, many more years of doing this. So the second part of this twofer video is I just want to talk a little bit about last year that was, and that was 2022. I had high hopes for it going into it from 2021. I had high hopes because in 2021, it was a tough year. My father had passed away in May of 2021, and I had just started this channel, and I was really hoping for a lot. Heading into 2022, there was a lot. This past year was some highs and some lows. What were some of the highs? Well, some of the highs, and listen, I've been going on social media all day on Instagram, and people were, putting like, here's 60 pictures from 2022. And they're like, here's me, and here's me hiking. Here's me in Paris. Here's me in New York City. Here's me floating down a river. Here's me in Disney and blah, blah, blah. Listen, I didn't do any of that. I'm a homebody now. I realize, number one, I don't really want to fly anywhere because with everything that's going on with the airlines, I just don't. With everything that's going on with the beer that should not be named, think about it. I don't want to be in an enclosed space, even if I have a mask on. I just don't. So, and I just, with everything else that's going on in the world too, I'll just say it, with all the mass shootings and everything, I just feel more comfortable going someplace that I can drive to that's not super crowded. So there's that. So some of my highlights of last year, I had took the week off for my birthday, which I always do. And I booked a night at the Omni Bedford Springs Resort in Bedford, PA. And I loved it. I'm going back again next year in 2023. I'm going to book 2 nights. It's going to be in fall, so I can do some spa services. That was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. During that same week, me and my mom went to Food Truck Thursday. Food Truck Thursday is in Jeanette. It's not every Thursday, but it's various Thursdays throughout the summer, and they have food trucks and they have bands, and it was a blast. It was really good. I started off the summer with my summer bucket list. I thought I was going to go full into it and do a whole bunch of stuff. I did a few things. I did get to go to the drive-in, saw Top Gun Maverick. Fantastic movie. And that always kicks off my summer correct. And that's the drive-in at the Evergreen Drive-In in Mount Pleasant. I love it. It's the unofficial official start to summer for me. Also this year, I had a couple other weeks off. I had a week off in November, that was good. And then the week off in December was perfection. Like I relaxed, I slept in. And that leads me to another thing that I did this year. I really got practice in on cooking and baking. And I'm not an amazing chef or an amazing cook or baker, but I'm not burning things, and people were telling me they like what I make. So look forward to some more videos in the coming year of baking and cooking, because I enjoyed doing it. It's going to be all easy things, like not a lot of ingredients and just very easy things. Okay, so the part that was not great, after really seriously celebrating in my head that I did not make it into the 2.5 year vid club, for the beer that shall not be named. My mom got it and then I got it. So got the vid. That was great. That was fantastic. The rest of the year, I will just say, some of the year was me really hoping and praying that I do a lot of things, and I push past my mobility issue, which is because of my knees, my arthritis, and being hopeful that I could. And then the other part was me really leaning into it and beating myself up over the fact that I can't do the things that I used to do, and just wallowing. So, I mean, part of me, like I said, part of me is like, well, I'll use the mobility aids and I'll just go and I'll walk like I did when I went on the retail therapy trip to the outlet with my mom for her birthday. And then when I went to another, outlet shopping with my friend Patty. And I just took my rollator and I used it to walk and I was fine. But like I said, then there were other times when I would see that I just can't do the things that I normally would, or that a normal 54-year-old would be able to do. And I would beat myself up over it. And then I would just get miserable and a little depressed. So that was it. It was a tale of two years. So part of the year I was really pushing through it and loving life. And then other parts I just was not. And so that's that. I am not going to discuss what's on the horizon and what my thoughts are for the new year. That's going to be done tomorrow in a coffee talk. But that's just basically what it is. I'm not going to throw up a whole bunch of pictures of things that I did this past year, because honestly, a lot of it would just be food, which would lead you to be like, that girl ate a lot. That girl just ate a lot this year. So that was the year that was for me. In the comments, let me know what was some of your favorite things that happened this year to you? What was maybe one of the things that wasn't so great? What's something that you would have liked to have done different this year? And with that being said, I hope everybody when you see this, I hope everybody is having a very happy new year. I'm doing the same thing that I did last year and the year before and probably 20 years before that. I'm doing nothing. I'm not going out. Listen, New Year's Eve is not a big deal for me. New Year's Day is the thing that's a little bit more significant to me because it's a new start. This year, this day, not really New Year's Eve, because it's not. I'm just going to change into my pajamas. It's going to be me and Dolly drinking wine, watching football probably. I have a book that I'm trying to finish before we get into the new year. I know, exciting stuff. I'm going to be in my pajamas and we're going to be drinking wine. Dolly's going to be trying to push more wine on me like she usually does. And that's it. So fun stuff. Also, let me know what you guys are doing. So if you're going, oh, and another reason why I just don't go out is because there's a lot of people that like to drink and drive. I don't want to be around that. So I hope if you guys are going out, you stay safe, have fun, but stay safe. And if you're staying in, cheers, have a few or not. So everybody have a great night. I love you. You are loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there, especially love and acceptance. And I love you guys and Happy New Year. Dolly, do you want to say Happy New Year?
Happy New Year to all.
Bye, guys. And Jack, if he could speak, would say Happy New Year's. Bye, guys.